Can you tell us a story, I really like this one, where you were really wanting to get the science right in a scene that was all you, and you kind of had to improvise when you were so lonesome, shall we say.
So when I was so lonesome, So I'm just to preface this, I'm used to being kind of like the smartest science guy on the show. When I came until I came to this show. And now I actually enjoy being like number 4, number 5 because every time I come to set, I wasn't included.
I'm just so smart.
I wasn't included with them. But having Ty and Narain and Daniel, like with all the science about, I learned something every single episode, and I love that. But the one you're referring to the scene I was doing, I think it's season 2, season 3, where I'm all alone on the ship, and he's been supposedly been drinking a little bit. He's waiting for the guys to come back from the away mission, and it's all 0G, and he's singing some Hank Williams, and we're getting ready, and I'm worrying about Hank Williams, and I'd lost my voice the night before, and I was like practicing my song, and then we're getting ready, we're shooting, and as we're shooting, I realize I'm about to open a carbonated beverage in space in 0G. And I'm like thinking, my stupid science person going, what happens with carbonated gas in a 0G environment? And I have no idea, my brain didn't work fast enough. So I popped it and I put my hand on it.
Yeah.
Just so we didn't have to deal with it. And then I covered it and I put it back on.
It came off as an interesting drinking style. But in reality, it was all for you.
And then later I asked one of our astronaut consultants, Rick, WestJet. Rick, I forget. And I said, what would happen? He goes, well, we did do stuff in space where we dropped an Alka-Seltzer into a bag of water, and he says it just turned into like mousse, like foam.
Yeah.
So chances are, you did the right thing, and you just covered it up and we did it. That was
Save the movie, guys.
I said
and the VFX budget. Which is sometimes more important. Shore, something that I think is... Can't buy that. Something that I think is so important and that the fans love about The Expanse is that not only does it show humanity more technologically advanced and humanity more advanced in its, maybe morals per se or its politics, The Expanse is really progressive in its portrayal of diversity, and I want to focus on that for a second. Does working on a show with so many women, so many diverse women as the main cast of characters, do you think that speaks to the appeal and the success of the show? I know it does for me.
I'm a storyteller, and I love to tell the stories that are meaningful, challenging, interesting, stories that tackle most important issues without having to get involved with them, and sending out subliminal messages to everyone, especially the other half. When they see us, they realize that if they did it, if they could do it, we could do it too. All these powerful female roles are suggestive. They're saying that, yes, what you see on the silver screen could be possible in your societies as well. And we encourage young women all around the world to think of a bigger role in their societies, to hold a key position, to be able to change their societies for better. This show is amazing. I'm very peculiar with colors. I would love to use the color, red color in dangerous scenes. So I ask her, can we have a little bit of red and this beautiful royal blue? And she goes, absolutely. They're going to work really well together. So yes, but it's very little. It's all Joanne Hansen, and she's doing an amazing job. Tell you the truth, days that I'm really tired, minus 35, Jimmy says, it's minus 25, but it feels like minus 35. And I'm like, why do you even say 25? Why don't you say it's to work because I'm gonna wear dress.
When I was shooting that fan video, I walked in after one of her fittings, and Joanne was there, and I saw all these necklaces and all these beautiful dresses and everything. And it was like 15 or 20 different outfits, and I'm like, wow, these are amazing. Is this all her stuff for the season? And Joanne looks at me like I'm crazy. She goes, season? This is one episode.
This is spoiler alert for season 4. We get to see Lasarala's closet. It really broke our visual effects budget.
All right, we can't go.
I was so cushioned and supported as a woman and as quite a new actress on a set, and it's changed the whole experience. I mean, I'm so spoiled now. I'm like the little brat. If I ever go onto a set, I'm like, what is this? But yeah, we're all spoiled. We love being together, and we're dedicated to bringing you a show that speaks for humanity, that represents you in a way that maybe you don't feel represented. And so we feel a responsibility, and we want it to be awesome, and we like to get together every Sunday and run scenes and go through maybe stuff that isn't working and just hash it out. Thankfully, we have an awesome showrunner and producers and writers and creative team that allow us to be a part of that, because I know not everybody gets that chance on other TV shows. So it's a profound place to work, it's a profound cast, it's a profound production to be a part of.
And I'd like to give the captain a lot of credit for being the house mom of the Expanse. And I just want to make sure that we all get to rehearsal, and so we rehearse every Sunday.
And then we have water.
And he brings
snacks.
water and snacks.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
And if you're late, you might get a stern talking to from the captain. So you gotta be on.
How do you and Daniel and Narain work together with the writers to make sure that the show is faithful to what you want it to be, what it could be on a different medium, that kind of thing?
A lot of drinking.
There's punching involved. There's punching and physical violence.
Yeah, Narain and I fight a lot. He's smaller than me, so it's not really.
I lose a lot.
But he's scrappy.
He is scrappy. No, I mean, the nice thing is it's a small room. It's not huge, and everybody there is in that room because they're committed to that particular project. So the rule we've always had, and Daniel and I have always had this rule right in the books, and the rule that is true in the room is the best idea wins. The only thing that matters is that the thing is good. I mean, the thing that's good. And everybody has that commitment, so you don't get a lot of fighting about, whose idea should win, people arguing for their version. Everybody's version is the same, it's the best one.
Ty and Daniel have also they've never been precious about things. They're willing to change chronology, we fold in character arcs into characters, we move things around, pull storylines forward. I think it's a unique part of the adaptation process.
Yeah, not being too precious with anything can be really important if you're transporting like a large series of books to something like that. Makes total sense.